Hi, I'm Sara from Stampin' Up, and today I'm going to show you how to stamp. Stamping is simply the process of applying ink to stamp and stamp to paper. Stamping is a way to customize your crafting with professional artwork without having to be an artist. Kit's Collection stamp sets are made of photopolymer. This clear material is great for stamping because you can see through the image, making them easy to place where you want them. Photopolymer stamps are also simple to clean and use again for other projects. In order to stamp, you'll need a block, stamp, ink, and paper or something to stamp on. Here's the tip. I would always suggest you stamp before assembling your kit project. Stamp before you stick. Your individual stamps are between two acetate sheets. To assemble your stamps, remove the thin sheet and pull the desired stamp off the acetate. The stamp can be applied in a couple of different ways. You can simply stick the smooth side of the stamp to the block, or you can position the stamp face down for alignment and apply the block to the stamp. The smooth side of the stamp will stick to your block and is also easy to pull off and reposition over and over. Next, we'll apply our ink. Your ink will come in this Stampin' Spot, which is a raised mini ink pad. These are super convenient for crafting on the go as well. To break the seal, run some scissors or something else with a tip across the perforated part of the label on both sides of the Stampin' Spot. Then your lid should pull right off. This spot is also reusable, so be sure you store the spot with the lid on after you're done. Ink spots are a great way to add colors to your collection. There are two ways to ink your stamp. For smaller images and sentiments, you can take the stamp to the ink. For larger images, place your block and stamp image up on the table and take the ink to the stamp until you get full coverage on your stamp. Some firm tapping up and down is all that's required to apply the ink. Once you have your stamp inked up, you're ready to apply stamp to paper. Here are some tips. First, I always stamp on my chipboard or a piece of scratch paper for practice before I start on my actual project. That way, I can check the image and make sure I feel comfortable stamping. Second, always make sure you're stamping on an even surface. You'll likely need to apply ink to your stamp each time you stamp, and with kits, you'll probably only stamp with one color. But you might stamp with multiple colors on other projects. When you do, make sure to clean your stamp before you switch colors. You don't want to mix up the ink and ruin your colors. And last, line up your image and then stamp with firm, even pressure. There's no need to rock back and forth or push too hard. A firm stamp will do. We all make mistakes when stamping, and that's okay. Here are a couple of things you can do if you make a mistake. There are two sides to most pieces of paper, so you can flip it over and try again when you can. You can also hide a misplaced stamp image with an embellishment or card element. So you can see right here, that was placed in the wrong area, and I can just cover that with my label. Stamping doesn't always have to look exactly perfect. That's part of the fun and how the recipient will know it's handmade just for them. That's the personal touch that comes with stamped projects. We recommend cleaning your stamps when you're done stamping. It's a good habit to get into and will help them last longer. You have a few options for cleaning your stamps. It's pretty simple. A wet cloth, paper towel, or baby wipe will do the trick. Some colors may stain your stamp even after you've cleaned them, and that's okay. It will still stamp all the same. Now you know everything you need to know to stamp confidently. We can't wait to see what you create. To find a kit to craft with, visit stampinup.com, click Shop Product, and then Kits Collection to find your next creative experience. Enjoy!